Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Sean Higgs. Little midday money on a Sunday before a little break. Much deserved. A couple days off with look headlines tonight. So no look headlines, obviously. I'm saying a few days off. There will be midday money, tomorrow and stuff like that. But look headlines. Nah, we'll slow that down with just the home run derby and all-star game. Get ready for some college and NFL football. Got to put some previews up here on Winning Free Picks page. Sean Higgs. If you're on Picks Parlays, please subscribe to the Winning Free Pick channel. Same. It's the same. If you look at it, go ahead. You could open 2 tabs at once. You can do 3. You have midday money on, and then you go Winning Free Picks, Picks Parlays. Same thing. Different color stuff, but you'll get a little more football from me personally. Stuff like that. So you want to be part of Winning Free Pick family. Why wouldn't you? I don't know if this costs you anything to subscribe to a channel. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. If you're on the Twitter universe, you could always give me a follow there. Slowly but surely. Almost back to my 2009 levels. Had to count back. Started in 2009. I had to come back in 2019. And now, we'll see. Almost back to those kind of numbers. But again, if you're on Twitter, you can follow me there. Podcast listeners, I really appreciate everybody listening. And tomorrow, we'll do a country update of our podcast listeners because, I got to give a shout out to all the countries listening in. Anyway, let's put the picks up here in the chat for those in the chat already, and there are already people there. Let's get right to a recap of yesterday's action. Not too bad. A 4-1 day in the video. We will take it. Hopefully we cash a nice winning day today. Keep the little momentum going here in the video. We've knocked down the number a little bit in the video. Video has not been kind. I don't know what to say. I try to put winners out here. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. I can't put out every premium. Premiums are on a 17-3 run. Now, I can't put those all in here. People do pay for season passes, stuff like that. And it happens. That's not just baseball. NFL's the same thing. Great football season overall. And video, 500. College football, great video season. It is. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But again, 4-1 yesterday. Today's action. Braves, this line has moved. Now the Braves are at plus 115 as to a plus 102. And yeah, Eflin's really good. Good at home. I understand the move because you're figuring, you know what? Atlanta, maybe they sit some guys today. Let's just kind of mail it in. We got a bunch of all-stars tomorrow. Give them a day off, this and that. I understand the move totally. I do. But one, I can't bet on a team that's dropped 7 in a row. That's number one. Tampa Bay has dropped 7 straight games and has looked bad in doing it. If you want to get really creative here, and I won't hate you for it, and, I do the look headline show, and we need picks for the show ahead. People are like, oh, and again, do I want to bet a team that's lost 7 in a row? No. If you want to grab a Tampa Bay run line plus 150 with 155, 160, I'm going to tell you now, that is probably the way to go right now. Watching this line go from Tampa 110 up to a 125. So that's just that. I'll throw that out there, And I bet Atlanta last night, folks. I bet them. They're on the sites. They're in my pocket. We'll see how we do. Part of me does want to do a run line here. I'm not going to lie. But I don't know. I'll have a nice run. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we do. White Sox run line plus 160. White Sox no at bat bottom 9 plus 115. As I said yesterday, if you can't beat up on Steven Matz, pack your bags, Giolito, Lynn, Anderson, Roberts, say goodbye to the Windy City. Probably a couple other guys will be on their way out. Conda, here it goes. This is it. You can't put up 6 runs versus Steven Matz. Giolito's pitched well. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like I'm putting up 6 and we're allowing 9 The bullpen better not allow 9 today because I expect Giolito to have a nice, strong performance here. I'm going for the big lead payday. Two different things here. Run line for the game. No bottom 9 because you're already winning 7-2. Get it done, son. Home run derby. Garcia as a 6-1. Betts is a 10-1. Yeah, everybody's going to run to Alonso and Roberts, and it's Rodriguez at home. I get it. Exact outcome. Alonso over Garcia is a 9-1. Betts over Roberts is a 90-1. And the National League I like on a Tuesday. Just figure I throw them out there in case they move. It's there if you're interested. Now, am I going to bet these things? I'm going to grab the bets. I like Mookie. Another home run yesterday for the Mookster. I want to say our favorite Mookie is Wilson, although I'm not a Met fan. Dave, first one in the chat. Good afternoon. I like the Rangers stay run line. Blue Jays, money line. Let's go. Rangers today already started here. Dunning versus Corbin. Corbin has reverted back to bad Corbin. Not Corbin Burns, but definitely Patrick Corbin. I mean, I don't hate the Ranger run line here. Was it minus 125? I don't want to lay $2, that's for sure. In Toronto, Bassett and Skubal. Here's another Tiger pitcher. We've seen it all this week with guys coming off the injured list for the Tigers. Wow, another guy making this. Well, this is his second start. Right? He started last week's Skubal. But do we really want to bet on Toronto? The line is short, which tells you all you need to know. This was a 130 last night. It was a 130. I granted, I want to take teams getting shut out, no hit. I see 125. I see this line has actually come down in some spots. I'll tell you what, it is Detroit for me here. The fact that this line has dropped and the Blue Jays are off getting no hit. Yeah. No, man, don't fall for that Tiger. Don't fall for that Blue Jay stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. We've had we're having a losing record here in the video, Dave. I would have Detroit in here today on the sites. I mean, I'm still grinding back. There's no way I'm playing Toronto. Not happening. No, thank you. Bad move, I think. King D's in the house, my guy. Welcome. Good to see you in the afternoon. Here we go. Team Money, official member of Team Winning Free Picks. Join the channel. What do you say, my brother? Had an okay day, turned into a pathetic day betting. Just stupid. Back to today. I'll say I have some fire plays. All plus money as always. I get having a bad day. And I've said before, like as a quote unquote, like tout guy, pick seller, whatever you want to say. I put the games up ahead of time. I'm not waiting for 3:30 Sunday to add 4 o'clock NFL games. It's not like, let's see how my 1 o'clock action does in college football, my noon games. If I do good at noon, I'm going to come back at 3 and I'm going to come back at 7. If you're just going along, betting a bet, Team Money, it's not going to work out, man. You'll be on the stupid side a lot more than the smart side. The lines are up the day before. I mean, baseball games are posted at 4, 5 o'clock the night before. You can look at the lines. I mean, that's what I do. I'm like, all right, what do I kind of like here? Nothing's changing to say, you know what? Maybe I want the Pittsburgh Arizona game tonight with some guy's name I can't even pronounce. I'm going to bet it to bet it. It's going to hurt you in the long run, bro. The truth. Good afternoon to you. I think your Tigers win today. Stephen Bowman, number 2 member. Good afternoon. The Miz comes in. Good afternoon, Miz. Toronto under the 8. Yes. Mini under 8.5. This line has moved up to a 9. Is it because Gibson is bad? Expected runs here at Gipsy. I, I'm all for the under here. I just don't understand the line move. White Sox over 9. I 100%. They better crush Mats. I'm locked in heavily. Mets under the 9. I could do that with who's that? Scherzer and Mr. Musgrove? Max Scherzer? Yeah, I'll go under the 8 with you. At mini money line today, minus 150. I don't know if I want to lay 150 with Minnesota. Always tough with a team that can't hit. Run line's plus 130. Even that, I'd like a little more 130 with Minnesota, the way they hit the ball. Tony Bazzuto going to the game today in San Diego. Mets just over 8. San Diego, New York Mets over the 8 in day games. What does it say? Going to the game in San Diego. Mets just over 8 in day games. Over 8 what? Are they just go over in day games? Are you saying? See, Musgrove's pitched well. I think his home numbers, I'm going to pull them up here. It'll take about 20 seconds. If my memory served me right, his numbers have been good. Here we go. 209 ERA last 7, and 1, I like the whip. 102 whip, wonderful. At home, well, I mean, it's okay at home. 386 at home, 310 on the road. 237 BAA. I mean, not terrible. Not terrible. Splits. A nice June. 6 starts, 4-0. 9 runs in 36 innings, 30 Ks, 7 walks, not too bad. Only 1 home run allowed. Last start against the Angels, 7 innings, 1 run, 3 hits, 11 Ks. I mean, his bad games, it's early. I mean, San Fran got him for 7-3, and then he gave up 4 to Boston. Other than that, I mean, he's had all of his starts are 3 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 starts, 3 or less runs. I mean, he's given up 3 runs twice. 4-4 in that 7 spot against San Fran, which is more of a fluke than anything. I mean, he gave up 4 in back-to-back Dodgers and Boston. Again, working his way back, though. He started, first game was April 22nd. 3 runs in Arizona, 5 innings, 7 runs against San Fran. Dodgers, 2 hits in 5 innings. Dodgers the next week got him for 8 hits in 5 innings on the road. And then he had the Boston, shut down the Yanks in New York, shut down Miami, shut down Seattle. Cleveland got 3 to him. I mean, I don't know if I can run to an over here with this game. Why is everyone in my Discord slamming a Rays money line? Well, I just mentioned that the line has moved to 125-ish. I'm guessing, and I don't know, I'll go to RotorWire as we speak here to see a lineup. Maybe we got everybody out for Atlanta. Acuna's in, Albies, Riley, Olson, Denard, Azuna, Rosario, Arcia, Harris. I mean, it's everybody seems to be playing here today. Diaz, Franco, Raleigh, Rosarena, Ronda, Paredes, Wall, Siri, Belancourt. I mean, it's a full slate here. The line has moved 20 cents to 135. It's on its way up still. As I said, Steven, 7 straight losers. I can't bet it. I can't. Especially now it's 135. No, if you want to run line them for plus money, I totally get it. I'll take Atlanta. I'm on Atlanta. We'll see how we do. Michael Amato's in the house. Good morning. Took the Rangers run line today for a sprinkle versus the Natties. We'll see how they do. Do you want to go Ranger run line for a sprinkle when you could just maybe go a Young or a Heim Ribby prop at a 130, 140? Might be a little better look. Steven Bowman. Also, I'm seeing people slamming. Well, it's Texas. That makes sense. It's Patrick Burns is pitching for the Nats. That's not a surprise there. Pass on the Rays game line suspect. Well, I don't think it's 115, 110, 120, 110. I understand Eflin. He's home. He's pitched well at home. I mean, he's good at home. What are we going to do here? He's not having a bad season. I believe Tim Earl has a Cy Young ticket on the guy. And his home splits, I mean, 9 starts, he's 8-1, a 2 ERA, 2.22 ERA, a 202 batting average against a .85 WHIP, 42 hits, 56 innings, 5 homers, 59 Ks. The home numbers are good for the guy. So that will kind of offset as good as Elder's been, because Elder's had a nice season himself. Let's check out. He's actually given up a couple of late. On the road. I mean, Elder on the road, a 1.62 ERA in 7 starts, 4-0, 104 WHIP. I mean, not that he's been bad. He's coming off a 2-run performance against Cleveland, 2 runs in Minnesota, 0 at Pitt, 1 in Colorado. Somehow Washington and got him for 5, and the Mets got him for 4 in back-to-back starts. Other than that, nothing on the whole season. I mean, so the Elder and Eflin's kind of balance out. Home edge, I guess, Tampa. 7 losses, though. I'm not running to bet a team. I don't care how good Eflin is. Again, run line it or the dog. I'm going plus money on some team and to win. Maurice says, good afternoon. I think I'm going to take Oakland in a 140 and under the 8 in San Diego. The under the 8, I mentioned San Diego. We just talked about Musgrove's number there. I don't hate that. Oakland money line, JP Sears. I've had JP Sears a couple times. I'm not going to say no, and we have a bullpen day here with the Red Sox. Do I want to lay 175 with the Sox? I know they've won, 4 in a row? Oakland's lost 3 in a row. Take a shot to 140. I don't hate it. How about a first 5 with Oakland, perhaps even? Aaron, wasn't the best weekend for me in the betting side of things, but I came out a little profit. Listen. Little profit is better than losing. I say this all the time, Aaron. No one's walking down the street and seeing $3. If there are 3 singles on the ground, would you pick it up? You'd definitely pick up $3 off the ground. Right? Pick it up. I don't understand. I have people like, oh, you went 2-2 yesterday. Well, all right. I'm not saying I went 2-2 yesterday. I went, 2-0. You split out and you make a little money, and people complain about it. Nobody's walking over $17 on the street, or depending on your bets, could be $57, could be $570. No one's walking over. Take the winning day. Don't complain about it. You start thinking, oh, it should have been more. Oh, if I bet this, I'd be up this amount. Get into that mentality. T-Money, De La Cruz, a.k.a. Cruz, De La, L.A. Day, a.k.a. Cruz. I get this spelling. All right, so stolen base 178. The guy stole home on the catcher had the ball. Did the catcher have the ball yesterday? He stole home on him or something? Crazy. 178. The Reds have like 100-some stolen bases. Josh Naylor, 2 hits at plus 220 there. Here we go. Fading Ryan Yarbrough. All right. The Nailer boys there, the little brothers, Bo and Josh. Willie Adame, 2 ribbies here versus. We got a TBD in this Cincy game here, huh? I thought it was going to be not a Williamson. I thought, what's that other kid's name? Lively? No, I don't know. Willie Adame, 2 ribbies at plus 460. The Atlanta game, we're going to probably talk about it here because everybody's going to be like, wow, Tampa line has moved. I can't bet Tampa. They lost 7 in a row. This, Atlanta 175? Sure. Atlanta, even if you want to 115 at the regular price. Okay. The only side in this I will say not do is Tampa minus 130, 135. It'd be Tampa run line for a nice chunk, right? Well, that's got to be, what is that right now? Let's see what we have here. I'm seeing 170s. So you want Tampa 170 or Braves 175? Here we go. I thought about the Braves under. I passed. Yeah, I'm not interested. This game could be 3-1. It could be 8-6. A team loses 7 in a row. Things aren't going right. They're losing close ones. and I don't even know they have errors. I'm just saying 7 in a row, things could get crazy in a game. Not interested. And you shouldn't be either, Michael. Aaron, I know you don't care about stuff off-season basketball. Do I have any thoughts about the in-season tournament? Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. I mean, what is that? An in-season tournament? Hey, here's a little update for owners. If the guys don't care and you got to play a tournament, how about you don't pay them? I don't know. Guy wants to make $45 million. Well, I got to motivate. No. I'll give you $15 million. I mean, what are you paying guys for? In-season tournament, complete joke. More reason not to bet the M. No NBA. It's crap program, crap league. Lauren, how are you today? Also like the White Sox run line. Roberts over 1.5 bases. Yeah, I agree. This guy should have a homer today. Should homer off Mats. Marlins run line action versus the Phillies and Nola Lazard. This line's come up too a little bit. I saw 175 on a run line. Does that sound about right, Lauren? Mr. Hill. Good afternoon, Lamont. How are you today? Red Sox run line, only way to go right there. I mean, I can't lay 170 in a bullpen game. I'll take the 115. Over. Yeah, I mean, I guess we lean over here, right? I mean, I sort of like Sears, but Boston's been hitting a little bit. A's have gone over in 8 to 10? I don't hate it. Braves money line, or again, Brave game. It's either plus money Braves, and I got them in the chat, right? Or that Tampa. I don't know why this line's up to 135. I mean, that does concern me. I mean, but is the public just betting Tampa? No way they lose again. Is that what we're thinking here? They can't lose 8 in a row going into the break. Orioles with Gibson. Again, I do not hate this. They've won 4 in a row. Every game is a battle between these two teams. Take the plus money. Worth it at plus 130, 140. Maurice. I know college football's coming up, but take a look at Wisconsin plus 120 in Big Ten West. They return almost everyone on the light schedule. I got to look. I'm going to start, again, that's today. I'm thinking, what was I going to do after? I was going to go to Michael's. I got to get, my daughter wants a photo framed. So I'm thinking about doing that after the show. But then that's it. It's football time. I mean, we'll do midday money tomorrow. We'll do it on Tuesday. I'll probably do Wednesday. I'll come in for a little bit just to say hello, see how everybody's doing. Yeah, a lot of football to look forward to. That's my plan for the week. College football. Steven, I like the Mariners money line today with Gilbert on the hill. This line's moved to the Seattle line. It's up to 130. I'm only doing this because I want Seattle to go into the break winning 5-7. Well, I mean, Steve, why don't you just bet the Marlins every day and then the Mariners every day, and they should win 85-9 the last 97 or whatever's left. You can't think of it that way. Here's a prime reason to do overnight betting on games. Seattle line 115, now it's 130. If you like Tampa Bay, it's 115, now it's 135. Who else has moved a little bit? Totals. Baltimore total went up to 9. Cincy total moved. Is Cincy still a plus 120 with the pitching change? Let's see. Yeah, that line has not moved with the pitcher. Yeah, I'm seeing a Ben Lively. Why does MLB say no pitcher listed? All right, what do we got here? Rangers run line. Again, you're fading Corbin expected runs. I don't hate it. White Sox run line. I'm with you. Las Vegas Aces laying that chunk. I'm going to take your word for it. Any insight on Houston? Travis, we're talking about the Houston Astros today. Travis? I don't. I mean, I understand a little bit of a move here. Gilbert's a little more established pitcher. Win a couple games here. Is Seattle the more desperate team coming into a break? Absolutely. I said Seattle should sweep this. Not should. I'm saying they should sweep it to get them back in a race. Take 3 or 4 is nice for them. Bellick has not been terrible for what he is. I mean, Jersey guy, by the way. At home, solid numbers. I mean, the guy's got a 2.73 ERA, 194 batting average against. Why wouldn't we look to take him today? They won yesterday. I mean, worth a shot. Here's the thing. He's off his best performance. He's usually a 5+ kind of guy, maybe pitching into the 6th inning. So he's off a 7-inning game. Not crazy pitch count though, but 7 innings, 2 hits. Nice star for him. I do kind of like them a little bit here. Now, if they would have lost yesterday, I've been like, you know what? Mail it in. Let's lick our wounds and try to get our staff back end together, bullpen. Hitters have struggled the first half, hasn't been that good. I mean, as much as Stephen Bowman likes the Mariners today, I don't know. I mean, how about an under in this game? I'll go under the 8, and I lean Houston. I do. I mean, Gilbert's got good road splits. Sidewise, I mean, I think the line tells you all it is. I mean, it's a pick 'em. Well, Seattle actually moved here, but it was basically a pick to start. I want to lean Houston. The Miz. Get out of town day today. Might be a lot of low scoring games plus starters rested. Well, I looked at the lineup for the A's game. The Atlanta game, because I'm thinking, all right, the lines moved to 4. Are they just going to have a guy start and then take him out in the 2nd or 3rd inning for his next at bat? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have guys, granted, all going to the All-Star game. For that line move is like, are they not playing the whole game? Is that what it is? Is that what it is for Atlanta? I can see Atlanta. I can see Atlanta be like, you know what? I don't. I just don't see how teams would want to just give up a game versus a team that you might see in a World Series. I mean, I look at the lineups. Guys are playing. Everybody's in. I don't see like people just sitting out all over the joint. Why only 5 likes? That's a good question. What channel are you watching on? We have different channels. Winner Free Picks, I'm seeing 16 likes. If you're watching on Winner Free Picks. Not sure what the like count is on Picks and Parlays. 5 likes on Picks and Parlays. If you're on Picks and Parlays, come to Winner Free Picks. Michael Amato, you're right, Higgy. You can get some later lines the day before when lines come out. The next day lines go up a half run or two, more juice. And here's the thing with me. I'm an overnight better. Football, basketball, whatever. I like my games. I'm going to get on my games. I like them. Sometimes the line works out. Sometimes it doesn't. The old closing line value, I understand. And yeah, I want a better line. Whether it's a baseball where I'm laying 125 instead of 145, if I'm taking plus 135 instead of a 117. Football, I'd rather lay 9 than 13 and take 13 than 9. Do they always work out? No. Braves. I got Braves. What do we got here? Here's the chat. We got them at plus 102. That did not work out. They're plus 115 now. It happens. It happens. T-Money. You're speaking facts when I'm sick. Yes, you are sick. I won some money and bet on the Rays team total over 2 in a game. It was plus money, but it was foolish. So I was having an impulse moment. That's the thing with the live betting. And I mentioned on the phones, people just do it all the time. I mean, it hurts more than it helps. I don't care. People are like, oh, I had a great in-game opportunity. All right. Are you watching the game or are you just taking it based on the number that pops up on your phone? Like for me, an in-game opportunity is I'm watching the game and you're like, this is just ridiculous. I can't, they're not catching a break and something should happen. It doesn't happen. That's one thing for me. Just to get a look at the number. Like, I'm going to take a shot here. Michael B's in the house. First subscriber to the channel, Michael B. First guy who joined. Thank you. John Stutzman, good day. Do you think Sears can hit 5.5 Ks today? Any other pitcher who like matchup for a lot of Ks? Oh, the old K strikeouts. What is the Bieber strikeout total today? Now he's a guy, and his strikeouts are down. He's down and out in his strikeouts, which is why I think why Cleveland would think about trading him. He's usually a 5.5 kind of guy, and as much as like, oh, it's Bieber. 4.885.924.244. Not a huge. I struck out 8 Royals last game, and the Royals strike out a lot. If you get a 5.5 on a Bieber, I will look at a 5.5 on a Bieber. Kyle Gibson, the Twins strike out like nobody's business. Like, hey, what are we gonna do today? I don't know. Let's go and see how many times we could strike out. He should get 5 strikeouts. If he's 4.5, he should get 5. He didn't face him last time. 4.5, 4.7, 4.7, 3.3, 3.55. So he's always around just about 5 Ks. Against Minnesota, though, if we get 4.5, I'd lean to that guy. That's about it. That's where I would be. I mean, I do like Sears. I think he's a tough little guy. 5.5, I don't know about that. He barely gets 5. I would say no. But again, am I betting under that if it's minus 140 or something? I've just avoided it totally. Mini run line miss. Yeah, I mean, if you're taking Minnesota, why would I lay 150 for a team that can't score? Right? It's like, all right, maybe because if you think they're going to win, they're going to score some runs. You're hoping it's not a 2-1 game like they played or a 1-0 game. You want to see a few runs. I'd rather take the 130. Or how about, again, I don't have it here. We have to go to somebody pull up their Bovada account and see what Joe Ryan and the Twin win is instead, if that's like a 110. Which it probably plus money. If Cole yesterday laying 190 was Yankees, a Cole win was minus 110 and he was laying 190, a minus 150 Twins, you should get plus money on that. I would guess. Nick had a nice day yesterday afternoon, sweeping in Major League Baseball. Yokohama, base star in Japanese baseball. Money line, Wimbledon, Rublev. Let's see. What is Yankees? Yankee under, Marlins, money line, White Sox, Rays. That's a nice little day. Nick says, hit the like button. Yeah, I don't understand. Hit the like. Mr. Nika's in the house. Good to see Mr. Nika. She's going to be slowly coming back with football around the corner, Mr. Nika. Under Braves game and then Nerfy. I don't hate it with these two pitchers. No, I could see it. Lane says under 8 in San Fran, Colorado. Good morning to you as well. You're going under out here? Is it based? I mean, listen, Webb is pitching. I like it. Giants haven't scored in what seems to be ages. 2-7-1 under run here, it says here on covers. I don't hate it. Michael B. Rough night, 0-3 in baseball, went 1-3 in UFC. I gave out, but I did hit a plus 170. Not bad. 1-3 with a plus 70, so that's not a bad loss. Did it 4 huge, dogged on the main cards. UFC was profitable. Yeah, I'm not a UFC. I see it comes up on my Twitter. I'm like, who's watching UFC? Aaron, any thoughts on Diamondbacks run line here? Zach, we got a Zach Davey sighting versus Carmen Midzelinski. I have no opinion on that. No, thank you. I mean, run line, what, plus 115? Aaron, let me ask you. And I say this, when people see like some guy they never heard of, do you automatically think like, oh, you got to take that team? Like fade him? Like, oh, who's this guy? I'm not taking him. It's a bullpen day, obviously. This guy has 9 games. 1 inning, 1 1/3, 1 1/3, 1 1 1 1 2 1 1. Who's coming in? I mean, yeah. Do I think Arizona should win this game and beat up on the Pirates? Yeah. Bullpen day. Come on. Zach Davies game should be what, 8-3? Don't want to bet it? No. Nick, all my bets. Moneyline Rays. I don't hate. If I'm doing Rays though, why aren't we doing a run line plus 170 here? They're a 135 fave now. Why aren't we doing a run line? At this point, they're telling you Rays are going to beat them. It's 4-1. It's a final. Why aren't we doing a Rays run line? Marlins with Luzardo. You know I like Luzardo. White Sox, yes. Has come down. Good sign, but why the White Sox line has come down? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me the White Sox line has come down. Oh, it's still 130, the Sox. What are you talking about? I don't see that. My ear gets so sweaty in this thing, man. But like behind here, it sound weird, but whatever. Yeah, why is my Yankee under? It's gone the other way. Well, it's Hendricks. What are we going to get out of Hendricks? He's been really good. Herman, great start. Then he gives up 7 runs. I mean, everybody likes a lot of games today. I mean, I like 3. And the Atlanta one has moved where, I don't know. I mean, would I still go against them because they lost 7-0? Probably. But honestly, I wouldn't like that and would probably not play it, all things considered, right now. Michael, I believe people are betting the Rays because Eflin is 8-1 at home. The problem is the Rays are not hitting. This game feels like the Phillies game yesterday. Yeah, I think I think Tampa wins this 1-4-0. I mean, I bet Atlanta already. I bet them overnight plus 102. But I'm not loving my position right now. Nathan, Murphy, Texas, Washington. Really? Good call. That's in the 3rd inning. So why don't you just take the under for the game? Take the Nats plus a run line here. You're looking good. Team money. I just bet the Braves first 5 3-way plus 158. This is definitely a day I get killed or make up for my losses and double it. Oh my goodness. I lean the Cubs and Mets both and bet them. Oh my goodness. Cubbies first to 2. Miami money line. I like Miami today. Cubbies first to 2. I don't hate. I mean they could get 2 in the 1st inning versus Vermont. Nick says, how about over Red Sox team total? Again, I mean, you want to go team total, I understand. I just don't like the Sox. I know nothing about this guy. Run line or nothing, right? Boston's won 4 in a row. Oakland's lost 3 in a row. I like Sears. Pass. I understand, people. It's the day before the All-Star break. You only got so many baseball games. You want to be total degenerates. You don't have to be. If you want to make money, you don't have to be a total clown and just bet to bet. You don't have to bet to bet. Anyone wants to bet the Giants today, says Michael. I would not. Webb to record a win is plus 120. Probably Webb and over K's. Giants not been hitting lefties. The Giants have not been hitting anybody. Webb plus 120. A lot better than San Fran minus 270. That's where you should be at. Steven, I like what you said about the Braves. It would be Braves money line or Rays run line. Yeah. It's up to 140. What is that? I mean, I can't bet on a team that's lost 7 straight at minus 140. I don't care if it's Eflin. Doesn't make a difference. Nathan, Bryce Harper may be out. Took a fastball to the elbow game ago. He should sit out. Take a break. Nice couple days off ain't going to hurt you, Bryce. To Moose, my guy. Going to go to Colorado. Rockies today. I understand. I mean, you're getting $2. Giants aren't hitting. Worth it. Pittsburgh. Again, bullpen day. It's bad not doing bullpen days when the team's actually kind of good. You want to do a bullpen day at the Pirates? I don't know. Orioles, I don't hate. 1-4 in a row. Cubbies, again, I have no problem about fading the Yanks. T-Money, I love my autocorrect. Yeah, it's great. Dela, a.k.a. Cruz. Not right. Betts over Roberts. No one is giving Betts a shot. Guy's got 26 homers. I'll take a shot at a guy leading the league in home runs or second to Ohtani. I mean, as far as they're concerned, he's the number 1 home run hitter in the contest. Home run number. NBA's a joke league, absolutely. Stephen Bowman, Texas is 32-27 reverse run lines. 4th best in MLB seems like a good call. I mean, it seems like a good call, but you know what? It's a 3rd inning, so I can't, I'm not jumping on. What are we talking about that game for? Mr. Nika, Corbin has 4 Ks already. Dunning has none. Yeah. Corbin has been bad as of late, but on the season he's giving up 4 runs. He's not giving up 8. I'm sure everybody had Texas today. No way they lose again to the Nationals. Texas is in first place. Team money. Guys don't even play regular season games. They want to play a tournament with all teams. I know. Again, when is that supposed to be? When's that start? I mean, I don't even care. I mean, NBA, I put games in the NBA chat here for the show. And do I have I don't know if I have the record right here in this book. It's probably in my other book. I mean, playoffs came. We won a lot of money in the playoffs. But regular season, we were down. We were what? 10, 15 games under 500. Took it all back. That's how you go. When you go like 30-10 in the playoffs to make money. George, he's a member. Atlanta. First 5. First half, total runs over. Runs. Oh, boy. I mean, I got 2 good pitchers here. You want to go over runs with these guys? Especially in a spot where the line moved as it is. I'm all for the Braves. I got the Braves. This game does scare me though with the line move. J-Rock, good morning. Over total bases today. Acuna, Yelich, Rosario. Don't hate it. I mean, Rosario's facing Ryan Yarborough. Yelich is red hot. Acuna is Ronald Acuna. J-Rock says a solar homer and a Roberts homer. He's going at some player prop action. Run line, Boston, Guardians, Mets money line. So the Boston one, again, only way to go, I guess. They've won 4 in a row. I really want nothing to do with it because I kind of like Sears. Guardians over KC. Again, KC's bad. Right? I mean, Ryan Yarborough. And the Mets. Him and Musgrove. Max and Musgrove. Again, I'll pull for you. I got nothing. So far, it looks like both teams just want to get to the All-Star break. Should have took the day off. That's the way I look at a weekend like this. And again, if I loved a bunch of games, I'd throw them in the chat. I would. Yesterday we had 5 things in the chat. Today we got a couple. We got 3, and 2 are out of the same game. Michael Bam, take a Baltimore plus 130. No reason. Why are they betting? If they're betting because it's Joe Ryan, but Baltimore has won 4 in a row. I will take a shot on Baltimore's winning 4 in a row. Twins are not hitting. They had not hit all season. So you take Baltimore to 130, or you take a run line shot, or Joe Ryan to win at whatever plus it is. I mean, I'm not running to bet Joe Ryan today. He's a good pitcher. Team's not winning. Again, team on a losing streak, team on a win streak. I'm always siding with the win streak team. Michael, just thinking about Rangers may light up Corbin. Maybe. We'll see. It's the 4th inning. They got time. Because at this rate, Corbin's going to go complete game since he's pitching a no-hitter, I guess. Steve says, Dusty had a team meeting before yesterday's game. Tell them to finish first half strong and not mail it in. They had 1 good inning, and Seattle shut them down until the home run in the 8th. Yeah, listen, I would lean under here with these 2 guys on the hill and the way they've played all season. I'm not going to lie. Pardon me. I like to Seattle take 3 out of 4 and kind of get back into it where they were last year, playoff kind of team. On the other side, Houston's really good, and they're not even playing good ball yet. No play. No kind of playing. Eric Higgs, what do you say? Dela Cruz running wild yesterday. Glad your Guardian bet 1. Yes. I'm glad it won as well. And yeah, Dela Cruz is pretty good. He's pretty good. Although I'm not, if I'm totally sold on this team because of the pitching. It's one thing, again, scoring runs against bad teams. Milwaukee's been playing slugfests. No bullpen. I want to see more than you played the Braves a little close. I don't know. I got to see some wins against good teams. J-Rock, why are they valuing Herman like his perfect game is anything close to normal performance? Belly to get a hit. 175. How about belly bases? He's going to get a double. Bieber's juiced 140. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't like the 140s. Fernando got busy yesterday. Forgot to give out Toluca money line and Chivas. All right. So what's today though? You can't. And Fernando Mendoza has hit his soccer, so it's not like he's just one of those guys coming in after fact, be like, "Oh, I had these games." He's been good with his plays here. Mexico money line under the 2.5 and Panama today. USA money line and maybe the under. Jamaica money line and maybe over. So the sides are all good though. You like Mexico, USA, and Jamaica. Totals, you don't gotta play them. It's a maybe play. J Rock better off doing Bieber 5Ks plus Guardians money line. I mean, how about a Bieber for the win instead? Michael Amata, I don't really do in-game bets. They're bad. Last night Dodgers were lighting them. Detmers early put up a 6 1/3. It took Dodgers over 8. They scored 10. Well, yeah. Well, you see, that's the kind of spot. If you're watching the game, you could say like, "Wow, this is going this way." Steven, I like the under 8.5. Seattle bet on the money line. Yes, Pelicans not bad, and Gilbert's a good pitcher too. So the momentum in the game worked out. Normally, I don't do a game. I agree, 100%. Michael, the other two games I'm looking at, Jays money line. Oh, here we go. Had a sneeze. So the Jays. No way the Jays can lose again to Detroit, right? But yet here's Bissett laying a 130 spot, and the line has come down. The line has come down since last night. Not everybody betting the Jays off a no hitter, and you think the line would go up. No. They were laying 130, and now they're laying 120. You're out of your mind. No way. You are no way with the Jays. I can't. If I wasn't just trying to chip away in a video, I would have Detroit in this chat. I can't argue the Cubbies. You know how I feel about the Yanks. J-Rock, take Chase Elliott, win NASCAR. All right. Better than Chase Anderson for the Rockies, I guess. Michael B. Joe Ryan for the win is plus. Now, here's something. The Cat is minus 150 for the game. He's plus 180 to catch a win. What is that about? Dude is 8-5. There's a play for everybody. You want to do twin game? And again, Baltimore's won 4 in a row. I get it. I'm getting a plus 180 with a better pitcher at home. Michael, no hits yet in this game for either team mid-third. Yeah. Corbin's great. He's turned into Corbin Burns, not Patrick Corbin. Michael Amato, at least I went light but stupid. Should have passed the day before the break. Players are already on vacation. Most are. I got 3 games. That's it. 2 of them are in the chat. Best one's on the site. And again, if they look easy, chances are they are. And over the long spectrum of a 162-game season for each team, those are going to be losers. J-Rock says UFC wasn't good, but made up for the Volk fight. I saw your tweet, your Volk fight. T-Money, why would anyone bet the Rays? Serious question. I just have no idea what someone knows. Please don't. Even though you bet them. You bet them because it's Zach Eflin at home. You're like, wow, he's really good. And no way they lose 8 in a row. Like, oh, they lose again. I don't know if people really look at kind of streaks like I look at streaks. And a team that drops 7 in a row, I'm not running a bet on a team that drops 7 in a row. Now, the line's gone from 115 to 130, 135. Concern for my Brave pick? Yeah. But I don't want to bet Tampa minus, drop it 7 in a row. Aaron says, let me know when you're playing another pack opening. Yeah. Probably, I'll probably do something this week. I got some time off. I don't know. I have my 2 retro boxes from Slater Sports, retrowax.com. There'll be all a bunch of 80s and like a 91, 90. It'll be like 91, 92 packs and then up to like 87 packs, and you'll get some older packs in there, like an 81 or an 83 Donruss or something. It'll be on the Sean Higgs channel, Aaron. You got the notification bell on. You'll know when I post. Because I got to get rid of some stuff. I got boxes I got to go donate. I'm going to crack open these 2 boxes, like 60 packs of cards, and I want to get rid of I got a holiday pack. I got some Bowman Platinums. I don't know. Michael, it was an incredible UFC card for anyone who watched it. Tons of huge dogs cast. The Moreno Pantoja fight was a classic. Tons of big dogs. I'm not a big UFC guy. I want UFC. Bring back Tank Abbott versus like the Gracies or something like 95. Bill McDonald, Red Sox, Braves, Marlins all run line. Listen, I had the Braves. I'm worried about the Brave pick, though. Red Sox should beat the A's. Marlins, I think, should beat the Phillies today. Steven, underdog report 120 and 90 on the run line, down 655. Straight up, down 986. There we go. Dogs have not been kind. J Rock says, man, max over 7.5 Ks plus 140, over 8 plus 270 versus the Padres. I don't hate it. Padres are one of the worst hitting teams in baseball, and they strike out a ton, believe it or not. Eric says, nothing for me today. Not getting sucked into needing action. All-star doggy break. I agree. Like I said, I got 3 games, and one of them in a Brave game I don't even like anymore. Eric, my new Tigers gear is on the way. Final look flea. Is that like gonna look? Is that beyond fleek? What are you trying to say, Eric? The Tigers. I think the Tigers win today too, Eric. By the way, Nick says I took under Strohs. Yes, I like it. Steven says, what are people going to do? No Sunday night baseball tonight. I know. Be out clawing our eyes out. Go to bed early. Nathan took the Metros plus a half versus 5. This soccer, this got to be MLS. George Woods coming in CFL Montreal over to 45.5, slowing the roll on the basis. Here we go. A little Canadian football, huh? Good, George. I am not the Canadian football guy. We'll have football season starts next month. Maybe Tim comes back or Nick Earl or those guys come in. Jesse with some CFL picks. J Rock, Roberts doing the home derby boosted on DK 750. I mean, that's a nice little boost. The guy's crushing the ball. Eric says, Steve Bowman, I'm on doggy money line withdrawal. All-star break withdrawal. Mr. Nika, what's your stats again for Padres strikeouts? What he put up there, it was, I'll pop them back up for you, Mr. Nika. Scherzer was over 7.5 plus 140 and 8.5, 270. Nick says, looks like everybody's on the White Sox today. I took at 185, no 175. I like the Sox. It's Steven Matz. If they don't beat Steven Matz, I said last year it was like the Rockies went into this. I'm like, screw those damn Rockies. If they don't take care of Matz today, no more White Sox for me. I will only be fading them. T-Money, I'm a bit nervous with the Braves as well. I'm worried. I don't know where to spend all the money I went off the Rays scoring 1 run a game. Listen, just take a couple days off, T-Money. What are you doing? Yeah, listen, T-Money, you're worried about where to spend your money. You go to Super Chat and send me as much money as you want instead of betting it, all right? You can do that. That way you'll be happy and I'll be happy. J-Rock, I made the call. Texas going to whack Corbin now. Here we go. Here we go. What are we going? Top 5 in this game? T-Money, shows the sports second half of the season. Shows should start to steamroll. Yeah, well, I think they're going to start getting some guys back and guys will start hitting better. I like to see how they come out of the gate, how July wraps up for them. And again, trades are going to be coming soon too. Steve says I did a Baltimore money line, alternate under 9.5 in Tampa Bay. Okay. Alternate 9.5 Seattle. I get it. Nola K prop at 5. I mean, I don't hate the K prop that too much. I mean, the Baltimore one's like a tricky one, right? I mean, they won 4 in a row, but Ryan's pretty good. I mean, I don't hate it. The D-backs too as well. The D-backs versus Pittsburgh. Eric says, my red pitching stinks. I can't agree more with top 2 starters are out. I'm just assuming, yeah. I mean, their top 2 starters are out. It's still, you need help. Even when they're in there. I mean, I love Hunter Green. How many times, Hunter Green? I love the guy. It's the 9th today. All right. Good idea. I got to edit the channel. Okay. It happens. That's what happens when you do it the night before, bro. Set them up. Sorry, Charlie. What odds are this? What are you talking about? That's some soccer. That's some soccer, T-Money. Steven, what was the NBA in-season tournament? I saw it on Discord. I thought it was a joke. Exactly. I mean, I didn't want to talk about it. Eric says, trust me, I had to bounce back betting table tennis after a Blue Jays game. Thank God I won those Steve. The Jays. Oh, the Jays game. Oh, my goodness. T-Money. Once football starts, those plus diamond in-game plays can make a season. But you're 1 billion% perfect. I was asleep watching movies. It's on the line. That's not smart, man. I mean, dime in-play games. T-Money, really. What is this? Is this a duck? What do we got here? What kind of symbol? I don't even know what that emoji is. T-money. I mean, even though I bet the Braves, I said wrong. I couldn't take Tampa if they were playing my local league. I mean, they dropped 7 in a row. I don't want to take a team like that, as good as they are. Card opening. I'll probably do one this week. I'll probably do 2 this week, Steve, to be honest with you. Scott, bet Marlins. I like the Marlins. All right. Oh, so bet Marlin Philly Nerfies. I don't hate the Nerfie there. Red Sox are online. I get it. Everybody be on the Red Sox today. I say bet to win a home run derby, says Lane Elliott. Sprinkled on it. Until Max for the break. That's it. Have fun with it. Worth a shot. T-Money 648 for Mr. Nika. Randy says in Atlanta we can pronounce it Acuna. Acuna. Is that like a hiya? Everybody's kung fu fighting, Randy, in Atlanta? Mr. Nika says thank you. And I thank you for tuning in. There's my home run derby stuff. I'll bring that back in the midday money show tomorrow. But for now, let's hope this brave one comes through. White Sox to smash Steven Matz. I'm out of here. No look at lines tonight. Midday money back tomorrow. Like button. Join the Win and Free Pick premium side there. You're going to get NFL and college football this week. Picks coming up. Appreciate everybody.